My dear friends in Christ, with Advent we begin a new liturgical year. The Parish Worship Commission asked Father Christian and I to prepare a few short videos on the sacred liturgy. In addition to a couple of videos each from us, we also have short video clips that we'll be sharing with you in the coming weeks on the different parts of the Mass and the liturgy, prepared by the Liturgical Institute in Chicago. These will help explain what it is that we're doing at Mass and why we are doing it. This hopefully will be a good means of adult faith formation, but hopefully it will assist parents in explaining the parts of the Mass to their children. These are short video clips that can be watched together as a family. Today, I'd simply like to tell you about a change that's coming to our parish. Beginning in Advent, we will start using the Source and Summit Missal here at St. Ignatius. So this will also complement the Journey Songs hymnals that are currently in the pew. The Source and Summit Missal is very handy. It's a paperback missal, and it's newly produced. This is the first year. The Source and Summit Missal has parts of the Mass, the whole order of the Mass, like we have every single week. So you get to see if the priest uses the first Eucharistic prayer. You can follow right along with him. In addition to having the parts of the Mass, we won't have to worry about what page in Journey Songs to turn to in order to find the readings for the day. Everything in the Source and Summit Missal is chronological. So, for example, the second Sunday of Advent is December 5th. Here you will see the entrance antiphon on the second Sunday of Advent, December 5th, and then the readings are beautifully reproduced here for you. Everything is right in front of you, so you know exactly what the readings are, what the responsorial psalm is for the day, the second reading, the gospel acclamation that's proper to each Mass. You probably noticed I used the word entrance antiphon. The Source and Summit Missal makes use of these scriptural verses, which are actually part of the Mass. For example, but most of the time in most parishes, people simply substitute an opening song for a scriptural verse that should be there. For example, the third Sunday of Advent is called Gaudete Sunday. The theme for that Sunday is to rejoice in the Lord. St. Paul says, "Rejoice in the Lord always." I say it again, rejoice. And so on December 12th, we have Gaudete Sunday, and you see the entrance antiphon. Rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I say rejoice. Indeed, the Lord is near. Indeed, the Lord is near to us, and he draws close to us in the sacred liturgy, not only through the scriptures, but also and especially in the Blessed Sacrament. Now, while the Source and Summit Missal has the readings for the whole year, even for weekday Mass, we can see what the readings are, what the responsorial psalm will be. The Source and Summit Missal also has some very familiar church songs in English, in Spanish, and some in Latin. So, for example, "All Creatures of Our God and King" is a very famous song attributed to St. Francis of Assisi. That's here in this hymnal. "All Glory, Laud, and Honor" is usually the song we sing on Palm Sunday when we're processing in with our palms. Many of these very famous church songs that are doctrinally sound are found in this hymnal. In addition to that, one of the things that I like best about this Source and Summit Missal is that at the back, after the index of songs, there are special prayers we can say. So if we arrive at Mass early, we can say prayers of preparation before Mass. After we receive communion, or after if we stay after Mass to pray, we can also make an act of thanksgiving. Sometimes we want to examine our conscience, and we can do that by looking through the 10 Commandments or meditating on the Beatitudes to see how we are living our life. Sometimes we have to go for the sacrament of penance or reconciliation, and we forget how. But there's prayers to prepare ourselves for confession. There are prayers that we can say even after our confession, but maybe sometimes we struggle to remember the act of contrition. We'll even find that here in this missal. In addition, there are other prayers and things like the Stations of the Cross. All in all, the Source and Summit Missal is very easy to use. It'll be in our pews beginning in Advent. We hope that you familiarize yourself with it as we'll be using it more and more. May God bless you and your family as we begin this new year of grace.